Celebrity Josh here, also known as Josh Rackless, and we are about to do our first real estate agent interview at a unit that the real estate agent is selling. My friend and neighbor Kathleen is going to film me, so here. We're here.
Hello.
Oh, what a surprise! It's Yinan.
Hi, Josh.
Good to see
Nice
you.
to see you.
I like your Bay Street thing there. It's very fresh.
Our company pin.
I need to get a Celebrity Josh pin now. Okay. And this is the unit at 555 Wilson. Let's check it out. Okay, you can see there's a big, what would you call this, a foyer?
Yes, this is the front foyer, and then this is where all the shoes go. Owners actually built in a little built-in racket.
Yeah.
So that they actually create more space.
This foyer is the size of a lot of condos these days. So.
It's actually a 4-piece washroom with both a bathtub and a shower.
Nice tiles. It's like a hotel in here.
That bathroom is designed for people who stay in this bedroom.
Oh, right, okay.
Which this looks like a large bedroom, but it's actually the guest bedroom.
It is a good size.
Yeah, normally like in a condo these days, you got your bed, you got your little side tables, and that would be it. But here, you're gonna be like, oh, I'll do some ballet.
A very generous closet, and they all
Wow.
have these built-in shelves.
I'd like one of those.
Okay, Kathleen, dial it down a bit.
Now we're walking to, this is where the laundry is.
A wall of
There's
closets here.
Lots of extra storage on that side.
And look at that, it's a nice big screen. It looks like almost a television. Like if you were really bored and you're like, I don't feel like watching Netflix or something, you could probably just put this on and watch your shirt spin.
It's a very large and open area with kitchen, dining room, and a very large and spacious living room.
You could have the whole family for Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever you got going on, Ramadan. Am I leaving anything out?
And in case you haven't noticed, the ceiling is actually almost 10 foot high.
Yeah, because I think probably a lot of people are thinking, Josh is very short. I'm like, no. Well, I am short, but also the ceilings are very high here, so I look shorter than normal.
The kitchen is actually very updated, a very generous island.
You do like film a reality cooking show. You pay for the condo with just YouTubing your cooking.
Standing in the kitchen, you can see your TV as well, so this is very convenient. Typically these days, condo kitchens are designed with just one aisle of everything's fit on one side, but here you can actually have both sides in the kitchen. So that when you're cooking, you don't have to be shuffling left and right. You're basically just turning back and forth, which is a very convenient way to cook.
And then you got the window right here too, so it's not like you're at the back of the place, okay, I gotta cook, but then I gotta walk to the other side of the condo to see some light.
You get lots of sunlight while you're cooking, which is a feature most houses have, but not necessary for condos.
Yeah, so you can actually see what you're eating, and you're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have that extra bowl of ice cream.
And you can walk directly out from your living room onto the large balcony.
Whoa! Full-on balcony! You could have, like, you could do golfing. There's the CN Tower that you can see from the balcony. Oh, is that? Oh, that's a window. Is that a window? I thought it was a mirror, but I'm like, am I a vampire? I can't see myself in it.
The master bedroom.
Oh, this is where the magic happens.
So again, it features the very high ceiling, about 9 foot and 7 inches. Direct access to the balcony as well.
That's so cool, because then you want to see, like, well, what's the weather like? Because you don't know what to wear, and a lot of times you don't realize until you get outside. But here, there's no excuse. You just stand outside, and then you go to your closet, and boom!
So here's an ensuite bathroom with a very nice glass shower.
I'll just be in the shower if you need me. So pretend you're like James Bond, and you're like showering, and then the Bond girl comes in. She's like, "Oh, James, I didn't know you were showering." It's like, "It's okay." I don't know what accent that was.
The building itself is built by Brandlane Homes. They are a high-quality builder and have done a number of projects in Toronto. As you can see, their projects are generally a little bit more unique. This building itself has 14 floors, which gives you that more community type of feel. But it does have 388 units in this building. So what that means is that there are enough neighbors around you that can share the cost for these amenities.
But it's funny because with the windows around here, I kind of feel like I'm just in my own house, and you don't really have to, you can pretend you're completely alone, but then you've got all these other people paying for everything for you. So I like it. It's the best of both worlds.
Yeah, exactly. That's the unique thing about this condo, is that you feel like you're in a home, you're in a house, but really without the hassle of maintaining a house. For those buyers who are considering buying this unit as an investment, then the number one rule for any investment that you're buying is location. This location is actually right beside the Wilson subway station,
Mm-hmm.
which is one station north of Yorkdale. You can literally walk to the Yorkdale Mall.
Yeah.
You can see them right outside of the window as
Yeah.
well. People who live here, a lot of them work downtown, so it's only a 20-25 minute transit to downtown.
Yeah, we did that this morning to get here. It was like zoop. Yeah.
Exactly, and now with the York University, basically a few subway stops to the north,
Yeah.
and then a couple more stops to the north, so you reach the Vaughan Metropolitan Center. And there's going to be a lot of the mixed-use development and also a lot of the commercial office buildings. So there are going to be a lot of jobs being created at the end of the West Subway line. So being in this location, basically you can access both commercial centers without changing your subway.
Even when I got off at Yorkdale, I didn't realize there was an even closer subway, but there's a sign there talking about developing, and they're turning the parking lots into mixed-use hotels and condos and businesses and everything. So you're like right in your own little city here. It's pretty cool.
Exactly. The listing price is great because at $649, what you're getting is basically $620 per square foot,
Yeah.
which is a very good per square foot price
Oh,
to
yeah.
get these days anywhere near the subway stations. Not to mention like downtown, which is over $1,000 per square foot.
Yeah.
And a lot of them don't even have parking. This $620 per square foot includes both a parking and a locker.
Wow. Yeah, see, I paid like over $830 a square foot 9 years ago for my condo. And so yeah, now I'm like, I should have just waited and bought this.
And the new projects around here, they're being sold at much higher prices actually.
Wow.
There's one recent project that's selling at about $820 per square foot for a very similar layout, size, and also floor height.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's say it rents for $2,800 or $3,000 per month.
Yeah.
With the $649 asking price, what you're getting is only 18 times of your annual rent. And if you compare that to anywhere else, like say downtown, you're probably getting something around 25 or even the high close to 30. And then if you're looking at houses, they're easily going over the 30 mark.
Yeah.
And with these ratios, the lower, the better in terms of cash flow for investors.
And then I could move in and be a roommate. That's another option as well. I'm just saying. Or maybe you and I could live here, I don't know. I feel
Yeah,
we've bonded. Yeah, there's lots of options. Okay, so we're checking out the building's amenities, and here there's an actual medical clinic in the building. Physiotherapy, massage therapy, psychology, all of these things I could dearly use. All right, he said there's a barbecue out here, so we can check that out. Is that, oh, the kind of a fireplace thing too? Okay, we were just on the other side. We thought, oh, this is the space, it's very nice. But then we came out here. No, this is where it's happening. Look, heat lamps, so it's just like a fancy restaurant. Hello, neighbors. Very social building. Okay, we just found these places called Urbana 1 and 2, and we're like, what's that? Turns out it's a private little party area. But then, look, Kathleen, show us. This opens up, and you can go right outside. So it's like your own little cabana in a hotel. There's a TV, so you can have like an Oscar party, you can chill the wine.
Fridge.
Oh my gosh. Can I move into this room? So yeah, this is definitely the party condo. Speaking of party condo, holy cow. Okay, so this is the kind of thing you have your wedding at, I guess. Okay, so here's the fireplace we saw from the outside. I gotta start having some parties. And here we have an infinity pool with no edge. This is the kind of cool thing you see in people's Instagram photos where they're like, you know, somewhere fancy and they're like, look at me looking over the world. Lots of treadmills, lots of stair climbery things. Games room. Whoa, yeah, foosball. Is this what foosball is? So much to do. Whether you like sunbathing, or whether you're like me and if you see the sun, you explode. And here's like where you go in the front door and the driving area.
Hungry.
You know, we're hungry. We should go eat at Jace Pinoy too. I wonder if there's a Jace Pinoy one somewhere. Here's a travel agency, so you can go to Carlin Travel there, book your travel, not that you would ever need to leave the condo. And here's the medical station we talked about. You go get your shots before you're traveling. Free prescription delivery, but you won't need that because you're in the building. Here's the ultimate inconvenience, your own convenience store. You can get there from inside the condo. So, you know, you're watching Netflix, you want some chips and pop, you don't want to have to go outside because it's winter. Boom. What, is that a hair salon?
Yes, that is.
Oh my gosh! I don't need that.
And that's where the subway entrance is.
This
Right across.
subway-
You see where the subway going?
And here it is. Yinan said, show people how, like, you go right to the subway. And it's nice and acoustic in here. You could come you could, leave your house and you could sing, "It's so convenient." Is that good singing?
No.
Okay.